A shed update, and I only have a couple of things this go around. I do have some more kits coming in, some vintage kits that are going to hit the art fairly soon, probably next week, and we'll do another shed update next week. But anyway, we got two things I'd like to talk about. Number one, I kind of had to cheat here just a tad. This is the MPC Raiders of the Lost Ark Desert Chase, basically a diorama scene. This is an incomplete kit, and when I say incomplete, you're supposed to get the diorama base and probably a few little other things, but I did manage to get the most of the kit, which is very, very small, and you get the flying wing. And I remember when this kit came out, I went and looked at it because I was going to buy it because, you know, one of the coolest movies of all time because it had the flying wing, you know, favorite indie scene right here. And I really looked at it, and I seen the measurement of how big it was. I was like, I don't want that. That kit's just too small. So, you know, I should have bought it, but I didn't because I thought it was small. And then, you know, 30 years later, I want one. And I saw one time, and I should have bought it, and because I was buying a bunch of other stuff, and I just didn't have time. But anyway, I did print out the box art and just put it on a white mailer box. That's just for the parts. So if I ever do see this kit and can afford it, I will get one, and then basically I'll have two. So, you know, that's the way we like to work around here. But anyway, it's just a it's incomplete. I mean, some of it's assembled, some of it's painted, which ain't no big deal. That is some small figures. I talk I want to say whole scale or even smaller. But anyway, I didn't see the Ark of the Covenant though. It does have the truck, and it's just one of those kits which it's cool, but it sucks at the same time, and it's one of them you always regret not buying. So anyway, I did cheat and put it on a white mailer box, but anyway, we'll try to find another kit of this down the road. And then up next is a 1/144 scale Revell Moonraker kit. Now, I have a Moonraker, but I don't have this one. This one has just the shuttle, and the one I have, and it's falling apart. And it's just been, it's one of those model boxes that just will not survive. You can see there's half of it. And I think the other half's done there. I think I was getting mad, and but this one I got's got the one with the booster, and you can tell the box is just completely gone. I was hoping to ever find the booster one, which I've really never seen anywhere else, but I did find that at a reasonable price, and I was so happy to get it. And number one, I want to add to the Moonraker fleet, which, you know, he flew Moonraker 5. We got a Moonraker over there, so we got 1 and 2, so we need 3 more, and we'll have the entire fleet, you know, so far for the Moonraker shuttles. But anyway, it's one of those, you know, it's just a vintage shuttle. You know, I got a lot of Revell shuttles over there, and, you know, I could probably make the Moonraker fleet. But anyway, just to get a nice box, and in good shape, too. That was one of those kits that, you know, you just don't see very often, and it's also my favorite Bond movie of all time. I think it just has everything in it that you could possibly want. You know, even Dr. Goodhead. But just a great model. And of course, you know, back in the 70s, late 70s, you know, they did the where is it? You know, they did the big shuttle. Yeah, you know, they did, you know, the alien shuttles, which I think are just absolutely fantastic. That is imagination in model form right there. But anyway, it's just one of those things. So I'm trying to look for another Moonraker with the booster shuttle, so I can at least have a new box. I mean, you don't even have to be complete, as long as the box is decent. But anyway, but that's a quick update of what I've got going on today. Not a whole lot. I do got some more coming, so we'll discuss that in due time. But anyway, we are adding a classic Moonraker shuttle, and we are adding parts of the desert chase scene from MPC. So that's what I have got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.